But everything that Taker had in the WWF, WWE, I mean, again, this man put people on a symbol.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that the only person that wasn't on that symbol at some point was JR. Like, it's so fucking nuts. And he was always the spooky guy.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, given the name Undertaker.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't even think, like, Undertaker by himself, I don't think was spooky. I think having Paul Bearer with him made that spooky.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because here is this, and I'm not hating on...
I mean, his voice was always something beyond nails on a chalkboard anyway.
Okay.
Paul Bearer, yeah.
You beat me to it. Here is this big man, and all of a sudden, it's like, oh, he's going to be as menacing as The Undertaker, because Undertaker was always, welcome to my... Like, he was always at work, and then had to go to work. Like, that man worked 24/7.
Yeah.
And then, you see Paul Bearer, and it's like, what's the Penguin doing on TV? And you just, out of nowhere here, my Undertaker... It's like, no. That voice should not come out of that person.
Yeah.
Now, I've had this thought in my head for a while, because I'm not really good at doing wrestling impressions. I have like maybe 5. But if I could go back and change anything in wrestling, I would have changed people's voices. So hear me out.
Yeah.
I would have given Paul Bearer to Hulk Hogan. Like, could you imagine hearing, here come all my Hulkamaniacs? It's that really high-pitched voice.
Yeah.
I don't know where I would have placed Hogan's, but I would have given Paul Bearer Macho Man Randy Savage.
Ooh, yeah.
But, yeah, like...
Check out this Undertaker, guys.
You're not going to rise to the creep of the crop. Like, it just... maybe not same promos, because, like, oh my god, it'd be hilarious, but, like, could you imagine Paul Bearer opening his mouth and it's just Randy Savage?
That'd be a little nuts, yeah.
What's up, my movie misfits, and welcome back to the Koffin Click, your weekly horror review show that digs up the movies your sanity tried to bury. As always, I am your host, Jeff, and I am here with...
Justin, how y'all doing?
And Juan.
And we're here to guide you through the creepy, the campy, and the catastrophically bad. So grab your snacks, drinks, silver bullets, and brace yourself. Or don't. If you like what we do here and you want to support us, we have a t-shirt now on ProWrestlingTees.com/Koffin Click Podcast. Go over, get the We're Here t-shirt. It would be amazing, and I appreciate all of you. Also, for once, guys, we have announcements.
Yeah.
Yay!
If you are in the Chicagoland area, which you should be, June 6th, or Saturday, June 6th, BelaCon 5 is coming back. This is Chicago's best comic and toy show. And as far as I know, there'll be more announcements coming, but you've heard him here twice. He's been a guest of ours. Julio A. Guerra, yeah, will be a guest there. So once I find out more, I will let you know. So this episode's going to take kind of a detour, and we're going to talk about something that the boys did as a group.
Did we ever?
Right. So Saturday, this past Saturday, we went to NWI Comic-Con, which I was very sad to find out.
Yeah, it's the last.
That is the last one. He had said he was going to do it for 10 years. I ended up doing it for 12. And that is amazing.
You're talking about the Comic-Con, right?
Yes, yeah. That's the last NWI Comic-Con.
Jessica just told me this morning, because I guess she looked it up, which one we went to. And she told me that. I was like, no way.
Yeah, it came as a shock to me, too, when I read it. I was like, no. Right. But we had a blast, met a ton of people. But it's what we did afterwards. I had bought tickets a while back to MLW's Lucha Apocalypto It was my umpteenth wrestling show. I've been to a lot. I think Justin's second indie show.
Well,
I believe.
third technically, because I was walking through, but
that's right. And my
I was in uniform at the time.
I've been to dude. I've been to a bunch of wrestling shows. I have lost count, but it was your first.
Yes, it was my first live wrestling event ever.
It took me until Monday to find out what culeto meant.
You could have asked me.
I know, but I learned a lot more Spanish.
Yeah. Same, dude. Same.
Yep.
So basically, my main question is, because you've had some days to mull this over.
Yeah.
We'll get into the matches here in a minute, but what was your overall, reaction to it?
Well, first of all, I realized that the live events are way longer than the ones on TV. A lot more matches and a lot of stuff you don't see or you don't get to see on TV that you would get to see on the live event. Like, I don't know what they actually aired from what we saw on that night. I mean, it was a lot more interesting. I'll tell you that. I mean, I loved the crowd interaction with the wrestlers and how the wrestlers reacted to the crowd and how they fed off of it and all that stuff. But like I tell Jessica and anybody that bothers to ask me, I love going to live events more than I like watching them on TV.
Oh, of course. It's definitely a better experience.
It's fun watching some things on TV. Like, I used to enjoy, well, back in the day, and you guys are getting me back into it, but wrestling on TV is fun. But it's not the same as going to a live event. I'll tell you, this live event gave me a new, love of wrestling, because I never realized how much you could get pumped by the crowd around you and what people around you are saying. Like, the people that were behind us, they were killing me, man. They were cracking me up with some of their comments.
That girl was going off.
Oh, yeah.
At one point, I wanted to pull out my phone and be like, Google Translate, because I wanted to know what she was saying.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, and then the guy that was next to us, too, he was cracking us up. Or he was cracking me up. I think he made you guys laugh, too, but he was making me laugh. They were all making me laugh, but I mean, it was fun. I liked screaming and hollering. I thought I was going to have a voice the next day.
I did not have a voice the next day.
Oh, you didn't?
I struggled
I was
through work, man.
I was still able to talk.
I was at work like, can I help you?
Yeah, no. And over the years, I kind of slowly learned a lot of slang, like vulgar Spanish.
Right.
Because I always had to, prepare the crazy white boy look,
Oh, yeah.
in certain situations, yeah.
Now,
So I learned a lot of it, too.
I didn't think...
So, yeah, I was cracking up the whole time, too. It was great.
It was my first MLW show. And about halfway through the show, especially when Matt Riddle was wrestling, I think I looked at Justin and I was like, wow, MLW heat is real. Y'all hate these people. The first time Austin Aries showed up, they trashed that man. And then during the match with Blue Panther, that little kid, go home, Austin, nobody likes you.
Yeah.
It was nuts.
Well, I could tell you what my favorite match was. Sadly, it wasn't one of the lucha matches.
Well, I actually have all the matches here in front of me.
Okay.
So...
well, then I'll get to that when you go through them.
I'm going to spring this on you guys. Koffin rating, 1 through 5. Don't put much thought into it.
Okay.
What you guys rate these matches.
Take that, Meltzer.
Okay.
We're rating with something other than stars.
All right, so you guys ready?
Yep.
Shotzi Blackheart. Oh, by the way, Juan's first match, live match, ever,
Yeah.
is Shotzi Blackheart versus Shoko Nakajima, the big kaiju.
So good.
I'm envious. Also, I don't know why the MLW people didn't granted she was the only one, but they were like, no, fuck Shoko. And I'm like, no TJPW love? No, Tokyo Sugar Rabbit love here?
Yeah.
Nothing? I got it. Okay, I'm the only one.
I mean, they still gave her the little block buildings to break down.
All to lose, too. I'm going to give this three coffins. It was a title change. It was a good match, but 3 coffins. Good opener.
Round the table.
That one, I don't know. I'd have to give it I don't know. I guess I'd give it 3 coffins because it was a a belt match, like you said, or whatever. The Chinese guy or Japanese guy, he played a good bad guy. Is that the match?
No. The first match was the first 2 women.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that one. Well, still, I'll give it 3 coffins. I really liked it. It was the little chick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
the big
yeah.
kaiju.
Yeah.
That's actually little, yes.
Yeah. So I liked it. I like that one. I'll give that one 3.5 coffins because I really enjoyed that one. The Japanese or Chinese, whatever nationality she was. Japanese. Okay, she did a great job. She was jumping around and bouncing around and flips and all that stuff. She did a great job.
If I'm not wrong, when they were a tag team in Tokyo Joshi Pro or TJPW, Yuka Sakazaki, the magical girl, Takeshita's wife, they were a tag team for a while. And again, I believe that they were the Tokyo
Big
Sugar
Kaiju
Rabbits.
and
Magical
Yuka,
Girl,
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
To continue leaning my hairy ass on Meltzer, 3.75 coffins.
Good God. Next up was my youngest son's favorite wrestler, apparently now, Mystico versus Diego Hill. I'm giving this 4 coffins. Getting to see Mystical live was fucking awesome.
And I mean, the thing that blew my mind is that was his warm-up match, basically.
Right. Right.
Actually, I enjoyed this one a lot. I'll give it 5 coffins because the one later on the night to me went kind of too long.
Oh, him and Templario?
Yeah, we'll get to
that.
that.
That was...
But yeah, we'll get to that one. But this one I gave it because he was fresh. It was the beginning of the night. They were jumping around and everything, doing their lucha thing and everything. So that was really a good match.
And Diego Hill's such a beast. So.
Yeah, he was. I'm going to go 4.5 coffins because it was Mystico's warm-up, not his last.
Right. Next up, MLW World Tag Team match. The Skyscrapers, Bishop Dyer and Donovan Jack versus the Good Brothers, Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson. 4.5 coffins for a very specific reason. From where we were sitting, there was a dad. His son was next to him. His dad had a Bullet Club vest on. He had his phone out. He was videotaping. When Carl Anderson threw Carl had Jack. When he threw him over that barricade and smashed him onto the ground, that dad moved so quick and then grabbed his son. And then they all backed up, and that's when Carl took the trash can and bashed it over Donovan's head. That dad was still recording, but he backed his kid up quick. Like, he grabbed him almost by the back of his jacket. I was like, yep, that's going to be me one day. That match was nuts. And, for Doc Gallows to, get juiced.
Yeah.
He fell, got up blood. Yeah. And that was also your first tables match.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
a pretty solid one for first tables, yeah.
Right.
That one, I'll give it 4.5 coffins because, like you said, it was my first table match, live table match, and it was fun. It was really cool. We weren't that far away. That's another thing that's different from TV.
Yeah, I was gonna say that stadium. It didn't matter where you sat. I mean, I can imagine sitting front row.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If we go again, I want to get tickets by the entrance because whoever that dude in the mask was. That dude, you heard everything that man said, and that was not the guy with the megaphone. So,
right, exactly.
I mean, I also feel like I'm really loud, and I don't want us to get a jump. If we sat front row,
right. With the wrestlers, yeah. If we were sitting front row, I think Austin Aries would have asked me to leave.
Yeah. But I don't think I would have been able to move that fast.
Oh God, yeah.
He might have.
I moved pretty fast, but I don't think I'd be able to move that fast. Unless I seen it coming.
I forgot what match it was when somebody picked up a chair and bashed it over somebody's head, and they gave it back to the guy, and then one of the people who worked there walked over with a baby wipe, it looked like, or an anti-cloth, and just wiped the chair off.
Because that was one of the plastic ones.
That man got smacked dead in the face with the chair, and you just wiped it off like it was
That was one of the steel frame plastic ones. So I think they were trying to use that for the audience. So he was trying to re-sanitize it, I think, in case somebody else wanted to sit or something.
Yeah.
After they
here's your chair back and just hit somebody in the face.
Oh, the tag ladder match. So I mean, it was pretty much a 5 coffin for me. Probably haven't seen that many big dudes in a table, ladder, whatever match.
And I don't know what size...
In a while, at least.
And I don't know what size, and obviously this is no hate or no heat on MLW, but I also don't know what size ring they use, but it seemed very small when those 4 guys were in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
So the next match, by the way, as the show went on, the amount of people that came out, because I didn't know the card beforehand, which I actually thoroughly enjoyed,
Yeah.
not knowing who was coming out, I kept being shocked. So the next match was for the MLW World Middleweight title, and it was Kushida versus Alan Angels, who did not look at me and also do the Dark Order hand claw thing. I want to give this 3.5 coffins because Kushida as a heel works. He is such a smarmy little shit. Because I'm used to seeing him in New Japan or when he was in NXT, and I mean, he's still, well, now he's the Time Slayer. I love that. That is, no matter where he goes, that is his gimmick. But seeing Kushida wrestle,
Slayer.
Seeing Angels, which me and Justin got confused during the match because we were like, wait, is it Alan or Christopher? This was probably one of my favorite matches all night. Just, again, getting to see Kushida and Alan Angels wrestle. Like, I met Alan Angels before at a AEW fan convention, where I hugged Johnny Hungy.
Nice.
And it apparently wasn't the weirdest thing that happened to him that day. So I was proud of that.
Oh, this match, I give it 3 coffins. I mean, I liked it, and what's-his-name played a good heel, but, I mean, it was okay. That's another one that the crowds really got into.
Yeah, because everybody really fed off Kushida's heat, like him being like, again, that little shit heel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the first walkout, I was like, for half a second thinking it was Christopher Daniels. So on account of that,
Angel gimmick.
So on account of that, I guess it gets like a half bump for me because I almost was like super excited for someone like even more legendary. And
I would have lost my fucking mind had Christopher Daniels come out.
Yeah. So 4.5 coffins.
So this next match, you got to see your first botch. He survived it though. This was
legit. In real time, I thought he was dead.
This was the Chicago street fight. This was Josh Bishop versus Matthew Justice. And go online, you can find it. At one point in this match, by the way, 4.75 stars. This match was nuts. At one point, Justice gets up on the balcony, took a sip of tequila from the luchador that was up there. I don't watch enough MLW. I don't know who it is. I do know it's not Mil Mortez, because I was told that I was wrong. But Matthew Justice gets up, takes a big gulp of tequila, which may have inhibited his jump, and proceeded
I didn't even think of that. I was watching and saw him do it, and I still didn't think of that.
Proceeded to jump off an awning onto 2 tables, and somehow, so we have the video that we had, like, you know, obviously that we took where we were sitting.
Right.
I got to see the other side of this, and this is no hate on Justice. I know he does this on multiple shows, but somehow he glitched, went through the first table, and like went under the second table, and from the other one you see Bishop, like, this is kind of a behind the scenes thing for you. Mm-hmm. Bishop then falls to the other side, and you see him get under the table and essentially ask, "Are you okay?"
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so actually I did see what happened because and I was recording this little incident because I wanted to see him land on the guy and watch it again. But his foot slips on one of the rails.
Well, yeah, because it was the top of the stadium, like the top of the bleacher,
right?
And it's basically just a guardrail about like an inch and a half thick.
Right. So
I mean, it's hard to have footing.
That's the reason why he missed, because his foot slips. Yeah. I don't know if it was wet or what from him doing the tequila shot or whatever, but his foot slips right at the last minute. Yeah. That's the reason why he misses.
Yeah.
But if his foot wouldn't have slipped, he would have landed that.
Yeah, no, I recorded it too, and I just legitimately thought he was like absolutely going to the hospital in the moment.
Oh, me too.
Because from our angle we had, it was like he just went straight shoulder head first or some shit, to the ground.
At first, I thought he landed on his head or neck because of the way he came down. But yeah, his foot slipped. That's the reason why he missed it. Oh, but my rating for this match, I really enjoyed this match, and with him almost killing himself, And it kind of went up there for me, so I gave it 4 stars. Or what? What did you say? 4 point something?
I said 4.75.
I'll go to the same rating because that was a really good match. And I know it wasn't planned, but it was
But-
like I
but
was
out
like,
of
oh my god,
context.
is this guy gonna die or is he dead or what?
Out of context.
My first wrestling mentioned somebody dies.
Well, it has happened.
Right. Well, yeah.
If you just watch that match and you blink and like you don't see him mess up, which it happens. It's it's life.
Right.
You would have thought he won that match the way he worked the crowd after.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
His crowd work
I was
after
like,
was nuts.
Right.
I was like, does he know he lost? Does he know that he got razored edged over a balcony onto another table? Like, does Andrew WK know where he is? Like,
Yeah, that was funny. He was acting like he won
When
that
it's time
match.
to party, we will party hard.
I mean, Justice has really good crowd work. I think that's the biggest thing I love about him from what I've seen.
Yeah, I mean that whole thing was just like shock factor. So I'm giving it 5 coffins,
I mean,
but like in a good way, except for the one that almost looked like he was going somewhere. From our angle, at least.
Yeah.
Because I got curious too and looked at like another angle from around the venue, and yeah, it wasn't as bad, but from our side, it looked like he just fell straight on the floor.
I was
and
on
he was
Instagram,
gone.
but I was like, oh my god, this looks like the show that we were at. Oh my god, it is the show that we were at. So the next match, this was a fun one for me. The MLW World Heavyweight title match, Killer Cross versus Matt Riddle. This match, by the way, the 4.5 coffins, this match made me realize that it doesn't matter where he goes. Matt Riddle is hated for something. Because, like, the crowd was getting on, these wrestlers. We were having fun, chanting, crowd work. But something about Riddle, just, everybody hated him. And,
Well, yeah, I mean, like the straight up description of the night, like, okay, there's heat, there's heat, there's heat. And then that was like,
Mega
Riddle
heat.
came out and it was like the apex of the friggin' heat.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
everyone was losing their minds. And like, instead of just saying normal shit, the megaphone guy started saying like really jacked up stuff in Spanish. Instead of.
I loved when the crowd started chanting Coletto, and like Riddle's standing in the ring going, what does that even mean? And Karrion is in the corner laughing his ass off.
Right.
Yeah.
But then he went with it. He just.
Oh, he did, yeah. He definitely got into it.
Yeah.
This one I would have to say was one of my favorite matches of the night, except for the end of the match. Kind of pissed me off.
Oh, the no contest with Austin Aries.
Yeah, the interruption
no,
of the
no.
match. No, when he interrupted the match. The big block.
Not Austin Aries. Alex Hammer.
Yeah.
Alex Hammerstone.
Alex Hammerstone,
Yeah. So I didn't like that because I wanted to see them finish the match. But yeah, this is one of the matches I really got into.
Well,
and because of the crowd and everything.
that was the point of the run-in.
Right.
To have you bite on it to see a time where Karrion and Riddle can wrestle.
Right.
Because Karrion had just taken the belt, or had just won Battle Riot, and he threw out Riddle at the end of that.
Oh.
That's how Killer Cross got the title.
Oh. Okay.
So,
Yeah, but this one, I gotta give this one, even though I was disappointed the way it ended, I have to give this one 5 because it was one of the matches that I enjoyed the most, and that's because the heel, he played such a good bad guy. He got the whole crowd riled up.
just to hate
It was
him,
good,
yeah.
I mean, I've been a fan of Karrion Kross since like Lucha Underground, so this was five coffins from me. I mean, he's really good at what he does, and then just the fact that Riddle had all that heat while I was literally just waiting there to see Cross. I mean, that was just priceless. So yeah, 5 coffins for me.
Next match was you got a lot of first, and I really enjoyed this.
Right.
And I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying that you don't know anything about wrestling, but from the perspective of where we were, you got to see your first live squash match when Okamura beat Victor Inistra. Anyway, you get 2 because I have no idea how to pronounce your last name because that was a whole minute 30 match. 2 coffins. I mean, getting to see Okamura wrestle live was cool. guess he joined Contra. I guess anybody can join. Please don't come after me. I don't watch the product enough. I will now, though. I kind of dabble in MLW when I'm caught up with everything else, and I think I'm going to start paying a little bit more attention, because that was really fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, 2 coffins. The match is what it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
So...
Is that the match with the guy wearing the Japanese flag on his chest plate?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. This one I agree with you. I don't know. I might give it 1.5 coffins because it was kind of quick. I thought it was going to be a little bit longer, but I mean it went really fast. So I mean I just gave it 1.5 coffins.
I don't know what the actual like wrestling vernacular is, but I am eternally a fan of the Murder Grandpas. Always in Japanese wrestling. So Minoru Suzuki, obviously my favorite one. Yeah. But seeing Nakamura in person was also outstanding. So I'm gonna at least give it like a 3 coffins, even though it was just a tiny squash match.
Right. So this next match is the one that surprised me the most, and it is my 5 coffin match, my favorite match of the night. Soberano Jr. and Neon.
Oh yeah, that was a good.
They went so hard the whole time,
and I didn't know who either of these guys were, and being able to see 2 young luchadors go at it, I might be a fan. Like Neon was cool, but Junior, the crowd hated that man too.
Yeah. Right. Well, I mean, I think that's just because, I mean, I don't know, like, how much of the local area watches AEW, but Neon has actually been on AEW at least a few times.
Okay. Yeah. And then I probably have seen him.
I think he was at the Mexico Global War, too.
Possibly. Yeah. CMLL.
For AEW,
yeah.
AEW, CMLL Global War, yeah.
But, Junior was... That crowd work he was doing when he'd like go to like, hey, kiss my cheek, and he'd kiss the girl and like that shit, like that smile shit, it was good. And what a hell of a fucking match. Like both of them, really good cruiserweights, really good luchadors. The Viva la Lucha Libre. I'm gonna stop speaking Spanish now. So but no, this was my favorite match because I didn't know these guys and they fucking tore the house down.
Oh yeah. This one was a really good match. I gave this one like 4.5 coffins. It was very enjoyable.
This one was really good, and like I already said, they went super hard the whole match. And like I said, I've seen Neon a few times. I mean, what am I doing? I agree with Jeff. It's a 5 coffin. They just went so freaking hard the whole time. It was awesome.
So the next match was Justin's Crisis match. Scarlett Bordeaux, if you don't know, is Killer Cross's wife, who is from Chicago. Versus Blair Onyx.
Okay, I only yelled that because I magically forgot that she was from Chicago this whole time somehow. And we are in the Chicago area, so I was like, oh my god, I popped like super hard. Because I completely forgot she's from the area.
And it's not often that somebody does the stink face and then screams because they got their ass bit. Which, when I was talking to my wife about this, telling her about the show, I brought up, why did nobody ever do this to Rikishi?
Yeah, just bite.
Just
bite, yeah.
But I will give it to Blair, though. The, like, her flip bridge pin.
Yeah.
Or, like, the bend backwards Bray Wyatt, like, I'm going to go for the Sister Abigail but never hit it type move.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was... Scarlett is really good at wrestling. I know she's doing it more and more and more, especially being in MLW. And that's not me saying, like, oh, women's wrestling. Because women can wrestle, and it's amazing. So, yeah, I'm going to give this 4 coffins, because, again, crowd work.
Yeah, absolutely.
That girl behind us, again, was... she was going nuts.
So, this one, I give it 3.5 coffins. I did like it, though, and I liked the heel in this one, because I was yelling stuff like Loca and stuff like that, or I think one time I yelled... let's call it Exorcist or whatever.
You did, yeah. Yeah, that was...
Because of all that, weird stuff she was doing, like going like this and stuff. I was like, call it Exorcist!
Yeah, twitchy shit, yeah.
And then I was like, get a priest! And then the guy next to us yells, I am a priest! That was hilarious.
I think I yelled, where's El Santo when you need him?
Yeah, the same.
Oh, yeah. So this one, it was enjoyable, and the whole biting their butt and stuff like that, I thought that was hilarious.
And it was great, too, because of, like, we were, like, Scarlett was facing that direction, so you got to see the scream. We're like, why is she screaming? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
fair enough.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I gotta keep it fair. So I said I liked Cross since Lucha Underground, and have been a pretty big fan. I mean, since they started doing their thing, on screen versus actually being a couple, I've been a fan of hers too. So, 5 stars. And I mean, the other factor in this is I've always had I love my wife, but I've had a slight issue with goth girls, so back in the day.
Alright, next match is the match that confused me the most. My crisis match, in a way. Alex Hammerstone versus Ultimate Guerrero. Because a man came out with an American flag, and a whole building booed him.
Oh, yeah.
Which, to be fair, we were there at a Lucha Libre show, and it was Ultimate Guerrero.
Right.
So, I think I would have booed whoever was facing him.
Yeah.
Along with Ultimate Guerrero and one other wrestler that we'll talk about a little bit later, I don't know if I will ever get another chance to see wrestle. And I'm very happy that I got the opportunity to see Ultimate Guerrero wrestle.
Yeah.
In such a way that I felt the same way I felt about Tanahashi anytime that man would climb to the top rope to do something is how I felt for Ultimate Guerrero.
Yeah.
Because I think at one point he went to go climb, when he did the crossbody to Alex on the outside, I think, I don't know if I yelled it loud enough, but I was like, hey, what are you doing up there? You get down. And also the crowd support for Guerrero.
Yeah.
Like, I felt it. I'm going to give this one 4 coffins. This was a really good match. The wrong guy won, but whatever.
Yeah.
So...
this one I'm only going to give 2 coffins because the reason why...
Oh, no, you're fine.
The reason why is because he manhandled that poor old Lucha guy so bad. I mean, I knew he was gonna lose anyways because he was an old Lucha and this was a young, freaking 2 times his size type guy, and stuff like that. And I know it was a Lucha show, so the bad guy would probably have to win over the good guy in this one because he was sporting the American flag and everything like that, and it was supposed to be a Latin show. So yeah, so America would be the bad guy in this situation. So.
It was bad.
No,
And also in this match, I think that's when you started saying that. You were saying something about respect your elders and stuff like that. And,
yeah.
So Justin was screaming stuff like that.
Well, yeah, because I get into it where I'm like I can't separate it.
Right.
Like, I know it's all, like, gimmick, and it's like, no, I respect this old man's wisdom and all his things that he's done in his career. Why are we doing this, right? Like, I can't, like, cross, sorry. I can't, like, uncross it in my brain, like...
Right.
I have respect for an older person, even if they are happening to be wrestling at the time.
Right.
So it's always like tugging at me a little, like, well, I get it. It's the current situation with the match story and everything, but come on, like, I don't know. That's just, I've always had that for some reason.
Mm-hmm. And what's your rating for this one?
Yeah. Again, like Jeff said, it was awesome as hell to see Ultimo Guerrero live. I'll go 3.5 coffins.
Mads Kruger versus Bishop Dyer. If you don't know, Bishop Dyer was poor Baron Corbin in WWE. And I don't mean poor as in all he was there. I mean his best gimmick is that he was poor, which I yelled.
And now, I was thinking about this, like, after I was driving home. Now, if you contrast that, what they did with him, to MJF being the rich guy all the time in AEW,
Oh my
that's
God,
just nuts.
I'm a poor.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, MJF always says, hello, pores, or whatever, and Corbin literally was a poor in that. That's
I'm
crazy.
going to give this, because this was just 2 big dudes just going at it.
Yeah.
I love Kruger. I don't know if he's with Contra anymore. It didn't seem like it. And my history with MLW was, oh, hey, I'm watching an MLW show. Here's Kruger with Contra killing somebody. And we watch this show, and it's like, oh, he's by himself now? Well, not by himself, because Shotzi, after she won her title in the first match, said, I'm going to go monster hunting. And then came out with Kruger, because she found her monster. I'm going to give this 3.5 coffins. I enjoyed it more when the Jack came out and they zip-tied him to the the ropes twice, and the Good Brothers coming out to make the save to get their heat back for losing. So, and again, a lot of this for me was that I never seen any of these people wrestle live, and like what Juan had said, it's definitely a different experiencing than live. So yeah, 3.5 for this one.
Now, is this the match with the guy with the green mask?
Yes.
Yeah, that's Kruger, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so this one, I like this one, and this one was another one I was getting into, because when they had him tied up and his girlfriend with the green hair,
Shotzi.
which I love green,
Yeah.
my favorite color. And the fact that she had green hair and they were both green, I love this so much. But anyways, I always remember because I kept yelling, "Kick him in the balls!"
Oh my God, the dude next to us, he was like, twist his dick.
Oh yeah, that's when the guy started. The guy
And then at
next
one
to us-
point he's like, twist his dick off.
Give me a little dick twist.
Yeah, that's when that guy started yelling, "Twist his dick!" And I was like, "Kick him in the balls!" And we were all yelling stuff like that. So, I wanted the girl to kick him and kick the bad guys in the balls and stuff like that. So yeah, this one was really.
And I'm very curious, and because you brought this up earlier, how it looked on TV, because it felt like watching that match took them forever for somebody to come out.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if something had happened like that we didn't see backstage because we were there live.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping that's the case because it took the Good Brothers and/or security to get out there. It was a while.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, I liked it a lot. I've seen a fair amount of Shotzi's matches. I just thought she did a good job, like, with the end of the promo saying she was going monster hunting. And then like, selling it, like, really damn well the whole time with Kruger.
That's my man.
Yeah.
I don't know you.
Yeah, that was awesome. 4.5.
Have the MLW National Openweight title match. The match that made me realize that Austin Aries is truly hated anywhere he goes. It was Austin Aries versus Blue Panther, and again, this goes with the Ultimate Guerrero to see Blue Panther wrestle. Mm-hmm. It's nuts to me that I got to see him live after being such a big fan, like Daniel Bryan, because that's where he got most, if not all, of his stuff from. I'm going to give this 4.5 coffins because of that little boy who really hated Austin Aries.
Yeah.
That was so funny the whole time.
As a character, I think it's super fun to hate Austin. I'm sure he's great as a person. But as a wrestler, gotta hate you. Gotta hate your character. I hated you with Suicide. I hated you in TNA. This is all wrestling related. I don't actually hate this man if this is somehow your first episode and you're listening to us talk about this. But I will say that Austin Aries, when he had the I almost said MLW title, the TNA title, they should have just strapped a bigger rocket to that man's back. And I feel like TNA failed Austin Aries.
Yeah. I know,
But in the terms of this show, fuck you, Austin.
Yeah.
Go
This
home,
match.
nobody likes you.
that little kid, I can't believe that.
Triple H never loved you.
So I really liked this match, and this was another one where the crowd really got into, hating Austin and all that stuff, and the stuff they were yelling at him was freaking killing me. A lot of it, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if we could repeat it. We could repeat it on the podcast, but yeah, it was so much fun. Not to sound too
conceited, but I felt like it was me and that other guy at the end of where we were sitting, the guy that we couldn't see.
Yeah.
Because I think I yelled Austin's whole TNA career.
Yeah.
I think you did almost, yeah.
Yeah, but this was a good match, and the crowd really got pumped, and I think we were all yelling stuff on this match and everything. We were going with the crowd and all that stuff, so it was really fun. And he was feeding off the crowd, so this was a really good match. If I didn't say it, I think I give this one like 4.5 coffins.
4 I mean, I want to do 5 just because it was amazing to see Blue Panther.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
live.
that's.
He's like one of the legends of it, pretty much, right? So
yeah.
I just like growing up, like randomly watching like WWE or F back then, but yeah, and I thought the last thing I would ever do on the planet was see one of the legendary luchas in person.
Right.
Like for so long. So it was just an awesome experience.
Next match. This is the one where Juan kind of went a little crazy with because you were yelling at the one girl who being crazy. This was Zamaya versus Lily Ruiz.
Oh, yeah.
Because Lily was the one who walked in and like tripped over the bottom rope, and then she like started dancing or whatever. And
Yeah.
that girl behind us was like, "Shake it!"
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna give this, and again, this was a quicker match, and this was definitely I think the point of it was to get Zamaya over. She kept punching herself in the head. Her and Blair Onyx should form a tag team.
You mean Rufio?
Oh my God, yes, I did yell Bangarang and then Roof E. Oh no, you and I did.
Yeah, we both did, yeah.
Yeah.
Roof E.
Oh.
I was getting really warm at that point, so I was like dying
Yeah.
to join in, but I was getting so freaking hot. I felt like I was overheating, like I overheated at work.
And then
So I was having trouble at that time.
I'm gonna give this 3 coffins. It was a really quick women's match. I think they both did really well. And again, for not knowing who they were, I didn't know either of these women. So, yeah. Actually, you know what? 3.5. Just because it was quick. It was told, obviously, the story. Quick to the point. I enjoyed it.
This one, I agree. I'll also give it 3.5 coffins. And yes, I did go a little not overboard, but I was screaming a lot of stuff on this one because
When Zamaya came out and punched herself in the head, Juan, you immediately turned on. I don't know what you said, but it was in Spanish. It was something about like loco.
yeah,
And I was like, who is this man with me?
Yeah.
With
it was
Loca, I think.
Yeah,
you
Loca.
kept,
Yeah,
and you
Loca.
actually started the chant at one point too.
Yeah.
Where part of our section was going Loca, Loca,
right,
whatever.
yeah, I started the whole chant, yeah, yeah, because she was.
So I was proud of you. You started a chant at your first show.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, it was fun. But yeah, I liked this match. It was quick, but it was good.
Yeah. I'm gonna give this one 4 coffins. Something intriguing happened to me during this one. I was randomly like thinking, and I was like, I've watched a good ass amount of wrestling, maybe not as much as Jeff, but that was actually part of my like younger struggle, is like thinking like Hit Myself was cool, or I don't know, something. So like it hit me as something like, oh, she's like vindicating my old things. This is awesome. So I actually like looked her up and like looked up like things she's done before, like wrestling wise.
Yay.
Like, that's the only time the entire night. Like, I was intrigued by pretty much everyone at the damn show. But it's the first time in the night where this is like normal moves I've seen before. Let's look real quick.
This is
I looked her up, so
it's
yeah.
a quick match on W2K24 or 2K25.
Yeah.
Sorry. Just a random uncreated character twice. In the last match.
So, did I say it already?
No, you didn't.
So 4 coffins.
So the last match of the evening, what felt like a 3-hour banger, probably ran 45 minutes. Mystico versus, and I can't get this out of my head, the guy with the fucking megaphone, just every 30 seconds, Templario.
Templario.
It was funny because I couldn't make out what he was saying.
He was saying Templario,
Okay.
but like he would cut it up.
Right, exactly. That's why I couldn't make out what he was saying.
Templario, like,
And then whenever like a big bump would happen, he would just change it to some vulgar ass thing in Spanish.
yeah, and it's funny because like every time that dude would like say Templario or like like you said whatever vulgar in Spanish, homeboy next to us was yelling Mystico at the top of his lungs.
Yeah, the dad right next to us.
Yeah. Mystico.
I'm gonna give this match what it deserves. 5.5 coffins.
Nice.
And again, this is obviously the last time I can say it, and I don't want to sound like a broken record, but this was in itself probably one of the best luchador matches I've ever seen live.
Yeah.
I've been watching Templario more, and I absolutely love him. I love Mystico more.
Yeah.
For reasons, but they did a really, really good job. And I am mad that I was like, hey, do you guys want to go downstairs to the merch table and see the end of the match? And we went downstairs, and the match ended, and I don't know how it ended. All I heard was Mystico talking. So, but yeah, I'm gonna break our own scale here. I'm gonna give this 5.5 coffins.
This one, I'll give it 5 coffins, even though this is gonna be an old man comment and there's no complaint of where we were sitting.
What,
or anything like that.
old man yelling at the clouds?
No. This is personal. Me being an old man. All right.
Okay.
That's me being an old man. The old man comment is that We were sitting on bleachers. Like I said, no complaint to where the seats were, nothing like that. I'm not complaining at all. It was fun.
I definitely know where he's going with this.
I mean, they were nicer bleachers.
Right.
Than
Yeah, no, they were.
Seen.
But it was killing my back. Like I said, this is the old man complaint. Like I said, because I'm old. I'm older than you guys, so
A 4-hour show, I don't blame you, man.
on a hardwood ass bench.
Yeah.
For that long period of time, I'm surprised I didn't get up and walk around or move around because I'm a wanderer. My name is Juan, and I'm a wanderer.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I didn't wander around during the wrestling event, but it was fun. But by the time we got to the end of the matches, I was pretty much done. I was watching the match. I enjoyed the match, but it seemed like it went on really long. And by the time you said, hey, let's go to the merch table and finish watching the match there, I was like, let's go.
Yeah.
And my back is killing me. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I kept doing like this.
Yeah.
I did.
I was trying to, move around. I was moving positions and moving from one cheek to the next
I
cheek.
look out for you, man.
Right, yeah. I know you asked me if I was okay a couple of times, but yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, just an old man complaint, sitting on something hard for that long,
And again, like the 4 hours in a hot building.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, it was hot in there. And it was funny because
I
we
was
were trying
sweating
to
through my shins. Like, I was like,
I
oh, this ain't
almost
right.
forgot.
Yeah, we were
when
yelling at the guy
half
with the
the
window.
building was chanting window,
Yeah.
because there was that tall kid right next to the one where it seemed like he could reach it.
Yeah,
That
he
kept,
could
like,
reach it,
trying
but
to
yeah, I
egg
don't
him
think
on.
he knew how to open it, though.
He didn't. He
Yeah,
poked
he
the
didn't.
smallest hole in that
Yeah.
in that paper or whatever.
Right. But yeah, we kept on telling him, open the window, open the window. Yeah, that was funny too. But yeah, so by this point, I was like pretty much over. I mean, like I said, I had fun, loved the whole thing. But by the time that match came around, I was ready. I was like, I'm old. I'm like, oh, I feel like old man. Oh, I'm like, oh. Okay.
I gotta concur with the 5.5 coffins.
No.
Mystico is just awesome.
For the fact that Mystico won twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I thought, okay, he won the first one against Diego Hill. There's no way he's gonna win. Nope, he did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
got it.
And I actually need to say that I've been like a relatively bad wrestling fan about Templario, because I love him too. He's pretty dang awesome, all the stuff I've seen him do, but I don't really know how Templar works in Spanish. That's what it is, right?
Yes.
Okay, just to be positive.
At least that's what it sounds the closest
For
to.
those
so
of
I'm
you
good with.
listening don't know, I'm a bit of a psycho history buff, and I have not looked up any of the, like, if he had any correlation to, like, old school medieval stuff or anything. I mean, I know he came out with that awesome ass Claymore. That was cooler than Drew McIntyre's, by the way.
It probably is true.
Speaking of history, Lucha versus everything.
Okay, so hold on. I got you.
Right.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that was it. I was a
I got you.
bad fan on looking up whether there's something to it with Templario.
No, you're good. Yes, Juan, you're absolutely right. Thank you for reminding me. I'd be remiss if we didn't talk about this. Luchadores versus Everything is a Lucha Libre film legacy book. This is pretty much the only book of its actually no, not pretty much. It is the only book of its kind when it comes out in December. If you back it and get it, which I highly recommend that you do. The goal was $10,000. Went up February 5th. They funded the book in less than 90 minutes. Crazy.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a complete history of luchadors in cinema and horror. It is like I said, it's the only book of its kind, and currently, right now, as the recording of this episode, they are at $49,324.
That's
that's
freaking
great.
And
beautiful.
hop on, and they added a bunch of stretch goals. So there are some things.
I supported the book in our name on the first day.
Yes, Koffin Click podcast were early backers.
Yeah.
Out of the corner of my eye, I know what you guys are talking about, but out of the corner of my eye, I just see. What the fuck's going on here? So currently, right now, the stretch goals have been met. So these are the ones that we have so far.
Right.
Added 50 pages, so the book is now over 400 pages. Mm-hmm. A one-sided dust jacket. Ships in a screen-printed protective collectible box with buffers. And the last thing that we got with hitting over 45,000 is Loteria cards as inner book cover liners, which I've seen. If you go to Luchadores versus Everything, on Instagram, Facebook, or Master Republic. I believe Rockets of Red shared it too. The new inside cover design is really fucking cool. This was a whole ass bonus episode for us.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Phenomenal.
And that's another one dug up, dusted off, and dragged through the dark with us here at the Koffin Click. If you survived this review, congratulations. You're officially tougher than half the wrestlers we cover. Until next time, keep your garlic handy, your lights low, and your standards flexible. This is your host signing off from the crypt. Sleep tight, because something out there won't.